story of ancient Egypt is one of grandeur, innovation, and resilience, spanning over 3,000 years from around 3100 BCE to the conquest by Alexander the Great in 332 BCE. Its rise and fall are marked by monumental achievements, powerful leaders, and eventual decline under foreign pressures. Egypt's story begins along the life-giving Nile, where fertile lands fostered early agriculture and settlement. Around 3100 BCE, Narmer, a semi-legendary king, unified Upper and Lower Egypt, forging a centralized state. Often identified with Menes, Narmer's reign marked the birth of the first dynasty, symbolized by the Narmer palette, which depicts him wearing the crowns of both regions. His unification laid the foundation for Egypt's cultural and political cohesion, establishing Memphis as the capital and a divine kingship model where pharaohs were seen as gods on earth. Narmer's legacy was a stable framework that enabled Egypt to flourish. The Old Kingdom, often called the Age of the Pyramids, saw Egypt's power solidify. Pharaohs like Djoser commissioned architectural marvels, such as the Step Pyramid at Saqqara, designed by the genius Imhotep. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built under Khufu, showcased Egypt's engineering prowess and centralized wealth. Society thrived on the Nile's predictability, with a strong bureaucracy and religious devotion to gods like Ra and Osiris. However, by 2181 BCE, climate shifts and weakened central authority led to the First Intermediate Period, a time of fragmentation. Egypt regrouped under the Middle Kingdom, a period of renewed strength. Pharaohs like Mentuhotep II restored order, and the capital shifted to Thebes. This era saw advances in literature, art, and irrigation, with trade networks extending to Nubia and the Levant. Yet, internal strife and invasions by the Hyksos, a foreign people with advanced weaponry, ushered in the Second Intermediate Period from 1782 to 1570 BCE, challenging Egypt's sovereignty. The New Kingdom marked Egypt's imperial zenith, driven by military might and diplomacy. Hatshepsut, from 1479 to 1458 BCE, one of history's most remarkable female rulers, redefined pharaonic power. Initially regent for her stepson Thutmose III, she declared herself pharaoh, donning male regalia to legitimize her rule. Her reign was a golden age of trade, most famously the expedition to Punt, which brought back exotic goods like myrrh and incense. Hatshepsut's mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahri remains a testament to her vision. Blending ambition with divine artistry, her peaceful prosperity set the stage for Egypt's dominance. Thutmose III ruled from 1458 to 1425 BCE, often called the Napoleon of Egypt, transformed Egypt into an empire. After Hatshepsut's death, he launched 17 military campaigns, conquering parts of the Levant, Syria, and Nubia. His victory at Megiddo showcased strategic brilliance, securing tribute and influence. Thutmose's reign expanded Egypt's borders to their greatest extent, with wealth pouring into Thebes, fueling grand temples like Karnak. His diplomatic marriages and treaties, like those with Mitanni, cemented Egypt's superpower status. The New Kingdom's stability waned with Akhenaten from 1353 to 1336 BCE, the heretic pharaoh. Rejecting Egypt's polytheistic traditions, he introduced monotheistic worship of the sun disk, Aten, and moved the capital to Akhetaten city, also called Amarna. His religious upheaval alienated priests and elites, disrupting the social order. While his wife, Nefertiti, and their artistic revolution left stunning legacies, Akhenaten's neglect of foreign affairs weakened Egypt's grip on its empire. After his death, his son Tutankhamun restored traditional worship, but the damage lingered. The New Kingdom saw further highs under Ramesses II, whose 66-year reign included the Battle of Kadesh and a pioneering peace treaty with the Hittites. However, by the Third Intermediate Period, c. 1070–664 BCE, internal divisions, economic strain, and invasions by Libyans and Nubians eroded Egypt's power. The once mighty empire fragmented. Egypt's independence ended with Alexander the Great's conquest in 332 BCE, ushering in the Ptolemaic dynasty. Cleopatra VII, from 51 to 30 BCE, the last pharaoh, embodied Egypt's final flicker. A submissive strategist, she navigated the Roman power struggle, aligning with Julius Caesar and later Mark Antony to preserve Egypt's autonomy. Her charm and intellect made her legendary, but Rome's rise was unstoppable. After her defeat at the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE and subsequent suicide in 30 BCE, Egypt became a Roman province, ending pharaonic rule. Egypt's decline was gradual, driven by internal strife, economic challenges, and foreign invasions. The Hyksos, Libyans, Nubians, Assyrians, Persians, and finally Romans chipped away at its sovereignty. Yet Egypt's fall was not an erasure. Its culture influenced Greece, Rome, and beyond, with Hellenistic Alexandria becoming a beacon of learning. Egypt's history is a testament to human ingenuity and endurance. From Narmer's unification to Cleopatra's defiance, Egypt gave the world the pyramids, hieroglyphs, and a model of divine kingship that shaped civilizations. Its art, science, and religion, rooted in the Nile's rhythm, continue to captivate. The stories of Hatshepsut's bold reign, Thutmose III's conquests, Akhenaten's radical vision, and Cleopatra's cunning resonate as triumphs of the human spirit. Egypt's legacy endures in its monuments, its ideas, and its timeless ability to inspire awe. The sands of time may have shifted, but the glory of ancient Egypt remains eternal.